Hi guys, me again, talking to the camera. I know, my favourite thing to do. So, I collected a load of wood over the years, but none of it's square, none of it's got nice edges, and you can't really make anything out of it without squaring it. So I bought myself a new tool, and I thought we'd unbox it. Let's cut those off. So I bought a 2-in-1 8-inch jointer and thicknesser, so I can start facing some wood so I can use it and make some stuff out of it. Shelves, countertops, workbenches. There's no point buying wood at the moment. I bought plywood the other day, felt like a millionaire, but I'll show you that in another video because I've kind of changed the layout of the workshop. So let's open this, get it out, have a look at it, have a go at it, and then I'll do a video of what I'm making with it. This one says it's made by Boye, B-O-Y-E. In the UK they're Titan, in the States they're Rigid. Power Tools, the tool shed here make a version that's exactly the same. It should be okay for what I want to do. I would have liked to have a 320 or 300mm plus thicknesser, but at the moment, cost, can't afford it. So this is what I got. This is what I'll be using. And going from the box, it's not that heavy. Oh God, here we go. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay. Get the manual that we never read, of course. There's only one thing with these that I read on the thing. You have to have the dust guard on to make the planer work or to make the thicknesser work, and it depends on which way it goes on. So a little bit gutted. I thought it came with a proper push block, but it looks like it just comes with the usual push stick, which are just no good. So I'll have to make or buy some push blocks. Okay, here we go. Move that out of the way. Put that on the floor. Take the other camera, let me shake. So, as you go, obligatory plastic. I need to lower, oh, there's a handle for that. Okay, somewhere here. This adjusts the thickness of height. So that adjusts the thickness of bed height up to the planing disc. That works alright. This is the wood, that's the guard for the nice blades, handle. This will be the fence. Fence is alright. This is the dust extractor, but it's got a pin on it that goes in a hole somewhere. Or maybe this one's not the same. Remember the Titan, this had to be on it. Oh, spare belt. Okay. And the Allen key. So let's put the fence on. What I love is they give you an Allen key, because every bolt on you is an Allen key, except the packing struts. They're Phillips. Packaging, there's those arms off. So pretty much it came with a push stick, a belt, a dust extractor, an Allen key and the handle. Yeah. So this has to go under here. What I don't get at the moment. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That's typical. So that goes in there. And they go in there. In this one. Oh, there you go. I'll get it all plugged in and move some of the stuff out of the way, get a piece of wood to try, and then we'll have a go. But build wise it seems pretty solid. It's got hooks on the back for wrapping the lead on when you're not using it, like so, which is a good idea because most tools they just don't bother. Fence could have been a bit longer, but for what the size of the machine is, it will do 45s on the fence. So yeah, the thickness adjustments with that handle, and he just moves this bed up. We'll check that for square in a minute. This handle, there's another handle just here. Slide in the gate, the fence back and forth, and then you just latch it back up. This bit, so this is just, that's the height of the wood going through, and let's clip off, and that just covers the blade. So if you were just doing the edge on the plank, keeps the blade covered. Keep your fingers on your hands, which I should have thought about a few years ago. But yeah, it's not bad. Seems okay at the moment. But we'll see. The proof will be in the pudding, I guess. The other one I'm going to have to do is make an adapter for that to go on to the dust extraction. A couple of things when you're using these machines: ear protection, dust mask, safety glasses and gloves. But I'll put those on in a minute. That's your choice. Here's the adjustment. So it's only got 2mm, but you can see the red arrow. So that's a 1mm cut, and that's a 2mm cut. But we're not going to go that much at the moment. We're probably going to only take off 1/2 mil, and the gauge for the thicknesser is here. I know the lighting's awful, but it'll do 125mm thick wood. So yeah, blades. This is, like I said, the guard to protect the blade, stop you cutting your fingers off. Let's get this plugged on, and we'll square up the face and edge of a piece of this pine, which is what I've got a lot of in length, in varying lengths. But we'll have a go with the machine, see what it does. We'll just let the sawdust fly out of it for now. Hopefully it all works really well, does what it says it will do. Quite noisy, hence the ear protection and everything else. So adjust out the fence guard, give this a bit of height, and that's it, ready to go.
This is the edge that's on the wood now. That's the one I just did. So look, if you look at it, it's pretty square wood anyway. But if you glued that edge, or you stack these up to make a laminate, it would look awful. And there's probably a bit of cup in this board. Yeah, so shouldn't do both edges. You normally one edge, one face, and then use a circular saw, table saw, or a band saw to cut off the square of this one. Because if we square this one, you might be getting a parallelogram rather than a square piece of wood. So let's do a face and see what happens. I will be using the push stick for this, but we'll see. There you have it, nice square face. This could have some more taken off, and I shouldn't have stopped. But now you can put that through the thicknesser. That would square up the other face, so you've got a perfectly square engineered piece of wood. And then once this side's square, you can put it back through, clean up that side. And like I said, you'd normally cut this edge. You can put it through the thicknesser, or cut it on a circular saw, table saw, or some other cutting device. But let's have a go with the thicknesser. I'll just do the plank I've already done. Yeah, there you go. That was the piece of wood that I did one side. So that's the side you'd put on the flatbed. This is the side I want thicknessed. I'm not sure of its thickness, so I'll do it by eye. And that's what you end up with. A nice, this edge could do with more, and I think the thickness I could go through. There's only one thing I just noticed. You can probably see the burn mark there. There's no support. Now the Titan and a couple of the others I've seen, they got a U-bar here. So as the wood comes out and it's starting to get to the end of the cut, it supports the wood. So I'd either look at building some kind of frame, or there's no reason couldn't tack this or drill this and bolt on and bend a metal frame. That does make so much mess. You know, it's not a finished, you've still got to sand it, still got to do a bit of work on it, but that's now a usable bit of wood for something. And it's dead, it is square. That's not the best way of testing square, but you know it's a usable bit of wood. Cut this into 1-inch blocks, glue them all together, and you make a lovely work surface. Put some doming resin on it, and it will look pretty nice, because rough pine always looks rough, but you do a bit of finishing on it, and it comes up and looks like some really nice finished wood. When you think that's what that started like. Sorry, I'm cutting the light out. You know, there's some lovely grain in this wood, and it's pallet wood. It's come from pallets, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it as long as it's dried. So this has been in the workshop for 3 weeks, and none of it seems to have warped that badly. I think a lot of these pallets were out in the weather a long time, but they've dried out, they've not cupped, or most of them haven't cupped, it's not warped, but you can make a lot of stuff from this. And it's recycling, because these pallets get burnt, thrown out, crushed. It's ridiculous. You know, it's wood. It's what you buy from a hardware shop. It's just not been finished. It's just rough wood. Not the best print, but you just saw the time lapse of it. So basically it's just a adapter for two different size pipes. I'm going to do the whole dust extraction system, but hopefully, so that fits. Take that back off a sec. Yeah, that fits as well. So I'm going to put a Jubilee clip on, just to make sure it doesn't slip off, because that's how much sawdust I produced yesterday, just doing a few things, you know, just a couple of the planks. But I have to say, dust extraction is working perfectly. It's not, it was throwing tons of chips out. Now it's not. So that works all right. I wasn't sure if it'd have enough to suck it all. So hope you enjoyed this video. This is an 8-inch planer thicknesser, or jointer and thicknesser. Really, this is just a hand planer turned upside down in a bed with an adjustable side. The thicknesser is just using the same cutting blade, but it's got a drive wheel that catches the wood and pulls it through. And that's it, really. This video is probably not brilliant, but have a good day wherever you are. Hope the weather's better than it is here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. And if you did, hit the like button, and I suppose everybody does it, so I may as well like or subscribe. Subscribe for more, like if you liked it, or dislike if you disliked it. But have a good day, and see you in the next video.